speaker, Distinguished Toastmaster Ismail Omar. His speech title, Customer or Member? Customer or Member, Ismail Omar. Oh, your hand is
Good evening, everybody. I'm overwhelmed with the number of people sitting here listening to me. I have never had such an audience. Now, like Anthony, I was an introvert when I was young. Until I was over 20, I was still introvert. And like Anthony, at the age of about 20, I was in Kelantan. But not like Anthony. I'm like Anthony. I understood everything that he said. I've always liked to tell this story. When I was in school, I was made a school captain as we enter Form 5. And it was the quietest time of the year in the school, because the captain had to go to the headmaster's office and knock on the door every Monday morning and say, "Sir, the assembly is ready for you." He would follow behind me. I will be walking with my shoes with studs, because we all, as prefects, we all have studs, so that it makes a lot of noise. He will follow behind me, and I'm supposed to shout, "School, attention," when I reach the door. But I never could bring myself to shout anything at all. Not even a small voice could I say, "School, attention." So, as I said, this 1 year in school was the quietest assembly there was in the history of Kelantan. About 30 years ago, I was working for a big conglomerate, and I wanted to do public speaking. I found there was a course of public speaking, 1-day course, and the cost was 250 ringgit. I applied to go, and they approved. But on that morning itself, that I was supposed to go to the public speaking course, my wife was taken ill. So I had to cancel my plan. That's the end of my public speaking career for about 30 years. Until 2006, the Institution of Engineers graduate section started a Toastmasters Club. And I was one of the 20 charter members. I was not chosen by the designated president to be anything at all. I wanted to be something. I wanted to be even SAA. No. He looked at me, said, "This old man, what does he want to do? How can he help us?" So that was it. Nobody gave me a chance to be a committee member of the IEM Toastmasters Club for the whole of first year. The second year, the president decided he wanted to do a second year as president. And no chance for me either. And he still didn't give me any position. One day, Kong Chi Siong from this club attended our meeting. And we took to each other like old friends. The reason, I know. I will tell you why. He's in the electrical business. I was in the electrical business. So we talk the same language. Duck to duck. And not the chicken. So he says, "Come to my club." Then I came to this club. And I saw this beautiful woman was the president. She's not here tonight, but you know she's beautiful. Who is she? Sandra Gauss. I was impressed. I wanted to join this club as a second as a second club. I joined. 1 year later, Cyril joined. So, the only member of that club at that time who is still here now in this room is Richard Toh. Richard Toh is what I call a member of Toastmasters. And some of us may be members of Toastmasters, but some of us are customers of Toastmasters. Because when you first join Toastmasters, you only want to go and learn how to do public speaking. You thought, okay, very good. I found it most useful to learn to do the icebreaker. It was the most difficult speech of my life, to do the icebreaker. I was like this, and I said so many R's and I think it was 42 counting. So, what happened after the icebreaker? We progressed into the other speeches, and I also did the same speeches in this club as a second club member. Then I did 10 speeches in about 13 months here, and 10 speeches about 13 months, all parallel.
Wow.
I did at the same time and got my CC twice at the end of about 13 months, just like Rajesh. 13 months. Then I noticed, I told you, the only person who is still around is Richard. You will notice that people only come here to get their skill honed and make a speech. And maybe if they do well enough, they get CC, they are out of here. They said, I want to come and learn to speak. If you ask them, would you like to be SAA or secretary of the club? They say, no, I don't want to do that. I just want to learn to speak. Why should I be helping you? So that's why the Toastmasters promise say so many things. I promise to be a committee member if elected. I promise to bring my friend to join up if I'm a member. All this, you have to say yes. At the induction, you have to say yes. You didn't know any better. You are a member, but you don't know. You don't know that you are not a member. You really are a customer. You came in here to get something and get out. Just like you go into 7-Eleven and buy a bottle of Coke or a banana and you get out. That's it. You come here, you get your CC, you get out. So there is another aspect. You need to be a member of this club. Otherwise, the club will fold. Within no time, the club will fold. If we don't have people like Richard and Sandra still here, and Cyril and I are the only two others older than everybody here. I mean older in terms of membership. If you talk about older in age, I don't think you can beat that person standing in front of you. You expect to be good public speaker, but you didn't bargain. They asked you to be area governor, club president. You didn't do that. But still, if you don't have this type of people, Toastmasters will never go on. So, everybody here who are here tonight, I think 50-50. 50% are customers, 50% are members of Toastmasters. When I say members, I always mention Cyril and me. Because over the last 2 years, in this club, we never have anybody who wants to do speeches. And whenever we come here, there's nobody to do speeches. There will be 2 speeches. By Cyril and by Ismail. Oh. one by Edward. This is how, and it is no coincidence that Cyril and Edward are the only two distinguished Toastmasters from this. Up to today, after 8 years and 6 months in Toastmasters, I have done 90 speeches.
Wow.
Because you have to do 40 speeches to get your DTM. And I did. Today is my 6th CEC, which means I have done 40 plus 50. I don't think you can quarrel if I claim that I am Toastmaster member. I'm not just a customer like some people. So,